You're listening to After the Review.
After the review.
After review, the ruling on the field is confirmed.
Well, it's starting to feel like I'm becoming the NCAA hate channel. But with all the hypocrisy going on in the NCAA, these things need to be talked about. UNC shuts down all in-person classes due to a coronavirus cluster outbreak. But guess who's still on campus? That's right, the football team. I'm going to break down exactly what's going on, throw some other schools under the bus that are doing this nonsense, and just talk about why this is an issue. But if you could, first, like this video, share it on social media, click that subscribe button to make sure you get these daily update videos. I greatly appreciate it. All right, so UNC started fall semester with in-person classes, and they didn't require students to receive a coronavirus test when coming back to campus. This, of course, led to some people having the coronavirus and them fraternizing with each other. And there were 4 separate clusters of massive outbreaks on campus, causing the school to move all of its learning to online this semester. But the football team's still going to be there because they're playing football. They said they're going to move forward. So in a way, this does help the football team because now they're in a bubble. But seriously, so all of their students can't learn on campus, but the football team has to stay on campus. These aren't amateurs anymore, NCAA. These people need to be compensated. This is a joke. It's laughable. First of all, how do you let this get to the point where you don't test your student body coming back in, and this is your alternative plan? Like, oh, we're just going to shut it down. Everyone's paying tuition, blah, blah, blah. Screw the students. You're online now. It's so dumb. These fat cat presidents are the same people that work in the NCAA. They just care about their money. It's all it is money, money, money. Mac Brown's doing a good job leading this team here. He talked about how it's just obstacles that the team needs to overcome and they're going to bond over. Mac Brown's a great coach to have for this kind of situation. He's a great leader. You know, I may not like his past from where he coached at, but he's a great head coach. So, but these athletes, so you're now keeping them on campus where they still have to do online learning because there's no on-campus learning. And now they're kind of stuck in a college town with no college students, essentially. And they're still expected to perform on the football field. It's just so maddening to me that these players are considered student athletes. Well, if they're student athletes, they should be sent home too. Oh, wait, they're not. Because they're athletic students. They need to be paid for this. It's just such BS that the NCAA and university presidents can take advantage of these kids like this. Come on, we're in the middle of a pandemic. It is safe that they're on there. That's great for them. They're going to be getting tested and in a safe bubble. But it's a joke. Let's drop the nonsense with this amateurism crap. These are semi-pros. And that's totally fine. I don't understand what the big deal is about this. These kids should be compensated. They work a job. They're different than regular students. It's fine. There's a difference between a Power 5 school and a small school where you might have issues. Like I said, they are in a business. Tennis, fencing, those other sports, they're hobbies. They don't make money for universities. Football is a billion-dollar industry. I'll say it constantly. But UNC is not the only one to be thrown under the bus here. NC State just moved to complete online learning this week also. How about a day after tuition was due? So they collected full tuition from their entire student body, and that's for an on-campus semester. But then they said, oh, wait, no, we're moving to off-campus learning. You paid your full tuition. These freaking presidents, man, they're such greedy people that take and steal, and you wonder why everyone's in debt. So, but NC State, also there on campus. The football team's there. The ACC's playing this thing. The Big 12 is playing this thing. The SEC is playing this thing. So, like I said, they don't really care about being fair or equal or all this nonsense. It's about the bottom dollar for these universities, and it's so maddening to me. But hopefully they work through this. It doesn't seem like there's any issues with positive tests anymore within the athletics program. Notre Dame just took a 2-week pause on campus learning or on-campus learning, and the football team had to pause practice. But they've had 5 tests over like 5 positives over 300 tests going back since they came back in August, I think. So again, the numbers are really good for the football program, but it just speaks to the massive hypocrisy of the NCAA. There's zero leadership. Everyone's all over the place. But hey, we're getting football in a couple weeks. This thing's going to ramp up. The SEC a little bit later at the end of September. But we're almost here. I'm excited. I hope everyone else is excited. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. Remember to like it, share it, subscribe to the channel. Check out the links to our other social media networks in the description. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.